Time to cover this thing again. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Seeing as this is the first video of 2022, I thought what better way to start off the new year than to review a blaster that I already covered last year. In this video, I'll be covering all the changes I made to my Meaker MK30 Gryphon-Volt after I uploaded that review. If you've seen Funny Moments number 4 or the firing footage from that review, you'll know just how unreliable this blaster is. The main issue with this blaster is its pusher is very unreliable. The pusher would extend to push the first dart into the flywheels, but the second dart in the magazine wouldn't be able to rise up as the pusher would not retract enough. My first solution to this problem was adding a second spring to the trigger, which allows for more strength when the pusher returns. It helped to improve the reliability of the blaster while I was testing it, however it did not end up working during actual battle conditions. I then tried using an even stronger return spring for the trigger, which made the blaster even more reliable, except it made the trigger pull very heavy and it ended up breaking the grip frame and I had to reprint it. Seeing as increasing the strength of the return spring wasn't working, I had to look for a different solution. After some quick browsing on Thingiverse, I found Adrian's roller pusher. This adds a little wheel to the front of the pusher, which lowers the amount of friction between the bottom of the pusher and the top of the next dart in the magazine. The roller pusher is made up of 4 prints: the pusher, the magwell, a modified magwell, and a modified magwell joint. Both the magwell and the magwell joint have a small notch on them, so the wheel has enough clearance for the pusher to sit flush at the back of the magazine. I had to slightly modify Adrian's magwell to make it compatible with the Gryphon-Volt parts. Adrian's magwell has a small bump on the front, which I think is where the Gryphon foregrip connects to. This makes it incompatible with the Gryphon-Volt's front end because it has a piece that sits flush to the front of the magwell. I threw the STL into Blender and removed it so the front of the magwell would be flat. Why Blender, you might ask? I don't know how to use actual CAD software. After the painstaking process of disassembling the blaster and replacing all the parts that needed to be changed, I ran into another problem. The new pusher had tighter tolerances, meaning it had issues extending and returning when the trigger was pulled. Even after a ton of sanding, I still wasn't able to get the pusher to work reliably. I gave up on Adrian's roller pusher, so I reinstalled the old pusher, but I kept the magwell and the magwell joint as Adrian's design. Somehow, after all that, the blaster is in a more reliable state than it ever has been. However, there are still some issues. Like before, the pusher still has some issues returning. The pusher won't always sit flush to the back of the magwell, meaning the next dart in the magazine can't rise up to the top. The only way I found to fire this blaster reliably is to make sure every trigger pull goes all the way back as far as it can and make sure the trigger goes all the way far forward as it can. If anybody else has built any sort of Gryphon and has run into these issues but has solved them, please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, that's it for this video. I have a lot more blasters and videos planned for this year, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to know when they go live. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.